to another video. We've got a few things on the docket today, but first things first, we gotta head over to James's house. He's got some dirt for us over there that he wants us to look at. He's actually screening it for us to make sure we got some good clean dirt. So we're gonna take the commuter vehicle to go over to his house. It's so crazy how on the property here, I mean, even on the driveway, you'll hit a weird pocket of like hot air and then a weird pocket of freezing cold air. And then hot air, and then cold air. Currently, we're in the cold air. But the cool thing is we've had one rainstorm out here, and even like rainstorm, it lasted like less than a day. And you can see all the green that's kind of starting to grow in all of the dirt patch areas. So I'm assuming if we get some more rain, this place is gonna turn pretty green pretty quickly. We got even more dirt coming for our pit bike track. Well, we're gonna be expanding our pit bike track. So getting a huge thank you to James. Always thinks about us, bring some dirt back to the property here for us. And I think we've shown it on camera, but James actually has a pretty sweet RC car track over here that we're like really tempted to take the pit bikes on. Maybe one day, maybe one day. And to everybody that mentions the shop being an absolute mess, well, one thing to keep in mind, I have like 6 people's stuff in here on top of my own. Now, I'm not saying it would be like immaculate if it was just my stuff, but there's a lot of stuff in here that is not mine that just takes up a ton of space. Obviously, Dedek's K20 project. We've got the 3 drift trikes, you know, only one's mine. We've got Chris's fat scooter. We've got miscellaneous parts around here, Dedek's hood. We got Zach and Fern's 65. Fern's welder, I don't know whose spare tire that is, Wes's horn bracket, Wes's toolbox. We've got Steiner's entire lift kit for his Jeep. A lot of stuff that is not mine, that takes up a ton of space and is always in the worst spot when you need it because I need to get over to my pressure washer here, but I got a lift kit in the way for a Jeep. All right, y'all, we're back here at Ceramic Pro Carlsbad and I am beyond stoked to see this OBS completed. What's up, brother?
Good to see you again.
You ready for us, Adam?
I'm ready for you.
Oh, dude, sure. I'm beyond stoked. Let's go check it out.
Let's check it out.
Oh, we're back full of Teslas too, huh? Woo! Dang. Man, she is shiny. So again, one of the things we talked about was the paint enhancement, and like, I really hope this is showing up on camera. I'm pretty sure it did from the last video we came when they first started and just did the hood install for us. It actually did show up really well on camera, and a lot of things are hard to show on camera. So the fact that you can see the gloss enhancement, or the, what do you call it, the paint enhancement, I should say.
It's
like,
glossier.
Yeah, oh, it's so rad. God, this thing looks insane. And you guys ceramic coated the whole thing?
Ceramic coated too. We put 2 layers of Ceramic Pro PPF and vinyl on top of the film. So it'll like crazy bead water, super easy to clean, etc.
Rad, look at, so they went with a satin black instead of a full matte black wrap. But check out the detail where they wrapped all the honeycomb on all the trim pieces. That's pretty slick. I think that's a cool little feature there. I love it on the door handles, everything. Dude, Dedek, this thing's all set up for all your kids that you have that you don't know about.
All the ones overseas?
Yeah, you're good, dude. You've never looked in a Tesla?
No, I've never had like a...
I gotta say, like, I'm not a big fan of the gull wing doors. Like, it's cool, but I think it's kind of gimmicky. But seeing, like, for a car seat, now it makes sense. It's kind of ideal.
Extremely convenient.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's like, well, like parking, like...
I think they did the math. Yeah, I think they figured that part out. I would be nervous every time opening a gull wing door, though, that it's gonna hit the car next to me. We've got Adam pulling the truck out right now. I'm super stoked to see this thing in the daytime, or daytime, I guess it is daytime. See it in the sunlight, I should say. And then they just finished up some of the doors and stuff today. And so kind of like doing tint on your windows. It needs to sit out in the sun to basically get all the water underneath to evaporate. Now again, it's hard for things to show up on camera, especially the light pearl flake that we did on this thing, but just walking around the front right now, you know, I was worried that the wrap was gonna hide the pearl, but it has definitely helped bring that pearl flake out. Hopefully you guys can see the pearl flake that is now like brought to life even more with the depth of the paint protection film. And now the best part is my work for it that was pinstriped on is now completely sealed and safe. Maintenance wise, Adam, what are we looking at maintenance wise on this thing?
So the thing with Clear Bra is it's so great at a lot of things, right? You really have to do very little to maintain it. So you don't have to wax it or buff it or polish it. It's really just about keeping it clean. So like once a week, once every other week washing, it'll stay looking like that for years and years. And we ceramic coated it too, right? So it'll just be super easy to clean.
I know with ceramic coating, like you don't want to go heavy on washing it, right? Like what is a good maintenance schedule for washing this thing? Be hands off as much as you can, or?
So when you're a detail nerd, right? And like once you start doing stuff like this to your cars or trucks, it becomes almost complex, but also simple to care for your car, right? So most scratching or like damage of paint or Clear Bra or coating happens in the drying phase, right? So the technology of everything from paint to Clear Bra to coatings has improved so much. So these are the drying towels we use, which I'll give this to you.
Awesome.
So it has, I mean, this thing soaks up so much water. So you just like basically hose it, use a little bit of soap, get everything off, and then if you have spot free, you can just let it air dry. If not, you dry it with this. I have my car Clear Bra. I literally just use one of these, dump it in water, wipe the car dry with the other one. That's all I do. But I don't ever let my car get really, really dirty. But
right.
When you do that, it becomes super easy to clean it. A lot of times when customers come and pick up their cars, I'll show them, like, I'll drop the towel on the ground, pick it up, see it's all dirty, and then rub the car, because you just can't really scratch this stuff.
Well, and again, if you guys didn't watch the first video, I recommend you do go, because then we get a lot more in depth on the kind of the technology that's working there. But it's self-healing, so we're really going to put it to the test. I don't ever like take, you know, put products on my vehicles, and I mean, I do baby a lot of stuff, but we test everything. You've seen my SEMA truck we've towed, you know, 15,000 pounds with an excavator on the back of it. Like everything that we did to that truck works. So same with this is going to be living out on the ranch. Like it's going to get put to the test, and we're going to see just how well this holds up.
So I have a cat, it's a Sphinx cat, and they love hot, and it's like 130 degrees in my garage all summer. And the reason why I started Clear Braing all my cars is because that cat loves to be in the garage and loves to be on my car, and so just he jumps up on it, crawls out. I never think about it.
Gotcha. Yeah. Awesome. Good, because we got 2 cats and 7 donkeys. A lot of animals that there's a chance could potentially rub up on the vehicle. I know for a fact the cats have climbed on this thing. Thankfully Nick got those scratches out before we came here, but it's gonna be put to the test. I'm excited to test it out. I mean, I'm excited for just how beautiful it looks, and again, the ease of maintenance. My plan is just to hose this thing off, you know, once a week with DI water and never even have to touch it. Is kind of what I'm thinking.
DI water, I mean, that's really the big ingredient that most people don't take to care for their car. If you use DI water, it's so easy to care for this, or even just for a painted car. So I really recommend that.
It's funny, Adam, is you didn't know while you were pulling my truck out, we were like, man, this thing looks super sick. We didn't know it was yours.
Yeah, we thought it was a customer's.
Let alone didn't know you'd be like, yeah, you should totally drive this thing. The launch, all right, launch, is launch mode, what's it called? Hey, Derek, close your door.
How?
How does somebody in the back close the door? Is that just not a thing?
There's a button.
Oh, you were right, Ryan. They do the bath. So it like folds in, comes straight down. It doesn't like swing in like we thought.
Nice. Oh, we got Ludicrous and Ludicrous Plus.
Oh.
Derek, we're going full max battery power, buddy.
Full Ludicrous?
Full Ludicrous. But this is Ludicrous Plus.
Okay, serious question though. If you turn the AC off, does it go faster?
I don't think that makes a difference.
I feel like that means like...
Fire it up.
Oh, it's running?
Will it drive itself? How does we make it drive itself? I don't trust that. Okay. I don't let anybody drive me, including software. Oh, dude, look at that. It's already sizing up. The vehicle's in front of us. This thing's crazy. I've legitimately never driven a Tesla.
So a good launch spot is go right here.
Just realized how big that windshield is.
Yeah. Oh, geez.
Yeah, I didn't even realize that until I saw the rear view here, and then looked up, looked up, like, holy shit.
Yeah, that's just from you like taking your foot off the gas,
Yeah.
so that like makes it charge.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Generative or whatever, braking.
Yeah.
Can you shut that off, or does that have to be on?
You can shut that off. Yeah.
Okay, good. 'Cause that would drive me nuts.
You get used to it.
Do you?
Yeah.
But then I
it takes like 2 days.
More, what is that called? The charge phobia or whatever?
Range anxiety.
Range anxiety.
I drove it
You have
home.
a lot of that, Ryan.
I drove it home one time when it said I was going to reach my destination with like -9%, and you're scared. Like, yeah, do a UE, and then I'll teach you how to launch this thing.
Y'all ready back there?
Oh yeah.
No.
Brooklyn's like, what the hell did I sign up for with these guys?
Come to a complete stop,
All right.
and then
situational awareness ain't there.
push the brake all the way down, and then you push your
Looks like
gas
I'm just
pedal all the
beating
way
it.
down, and then it'll say launch mode enabled, and then you just lift your foot off the brake. You meet like fast. Don't pussyfoot it.
Is this all-wheel drive or
All-wheel drive.
Talking to you about the burnout.
Let's go, boys.
the K20.
Derek, shut up. This is electric. You don't know nothing about this. All right.
So yeah, there you go.
And just let up.
Pull off fast. Yeah.
I was not expecting that.
Yo.
Me and Brooke got thrown in the trunk.
I saw you both holding your cameras. I'm like, yeah. I don't know if you guys holding your cameras is gonna work that well, but holy crap, dude. we lost some tire air pressure on that bad boy. Oh my god. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh,
I saw the
back
camera.
there, huh?
Yeah,
I saw the camera go back first. I was like, oh, she's a puss, and then I got thrown back. I was like, oh shit, never mind.
Oh, dude. This was.
Oh my god.
That's crazy, right?
Yeah.
Lift your foot off the brake. And you meet like fast. Don't pussyfoot it.
All right.
So yeah, there you go.
And just let up.
Pull off fast.
Derek, are you sure you don't want to? You don't want to Tesla swap? I can't even talk right now. You don't want to Tesla swap the K20?
We might have to.
Dude, how many times can we do that before we kill the battery?
A lot of times.
Maybe we're getting the Tesla truck.
Yeah.
That was rad.
Fuck the Broncos.
Yeah. Y'all still alive back
My
there?
neck hurts a little bit.
I was so scared my camera was gonna slam to my face.
I don't know how you kept it from doing that.
I hate roller coaster feeling too, and that was like pure roller coaster feeling.
I've only done it in the passenger seat once. And, yeah, it was an experience for sure.
Just like
Ooh.
thought I was at the ballet for a second. Gee, all right. These are rad. Derek, and is it off now, or do we got?
Yeah, you're good.
All right. Everybody, make sure the Tesla robs everybody's pockets of stuff here.
Wrappers in, like up my shirt. I don't know how. I saw the camera go back first. You like white fisting it, and both of us just. Oh shit.
Dang. It's gonna take off on its own now. This thing will pull out on its own, right?
Yeah, like I could go like out front in the parking lot over there and just summon the car, and it would just come to me.
That's cool.
We need that.
That's
Pretty
cool.
cool.
My 97 does that too. Adam, over here at Ceramic Pro Carlsbad, that truck turned out just so rad. We're gonna head back to the warehouse now. End this video until I had some like real world and real life experience with the PPF or the clear bra on the OBS here. So I've actually had it up at the ranch for about a week now, and as you guys can see, it's got quite the layer of dirt and dust on it. You can even see over here, hopefully that shows up on camera. Let's see if we can get it in the right light here. There's a bunch of cat paw prints from where the cat likes to jump off the roof onto the truck. And we're actually gonna take this to the shop and rinse the truck off and see how it does with not only the PPF, but the ceramic coating that Ceramic Pro put on it. And trust me, I have not been babying that truck like I normally do. As a matter of fact, last night we actually had an incident where at some point, somehow a donkey got outside of our fence line. And so we had to go on a hunt all around the property in this truck, which is not something I like to do. I like to use a single cab for that because I don't mind beating it up, but single cab's not here. And good news is we found the donkey. She was waiting for us, but now I got to go check all the fence line and try and figure out how she got out, because we really don't know. And in other news, I completely lost my sunglasses after 2 days of having a brand new pair. I think they fell off somewhere on the pit bike track. I walked the track yesterday, couldn't find them, but we're going back today to see if we can find them. And speaking of donkeys, we got to do roll call. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, 6 of you are here. We've got 7 total. We need to go find Willie, but he's always separate from the pack. He likes to hang out with Big Walt more and the goats. And speaking of, there's the goat pack and Willie. Well, I checked the whole fence line. There is no fence down, so I have no clue how the donkey got out. But again, the good news is she didn't run off. She was hanging around the fence all day or night or whatever until we found her late last night. But now we're on to trying to find my sunglasses here on the 110 track. Oh, and happy days, we solved one mystery, guys. Boom! I have found them. All right, we're gonna take these inside, wash them up. Since Dedic failed to film anybody really successfully hitting the new section of the 110 track, I'll get you some shots right now. Who needs coffee in the morning when you can start your day out on a pit bike track? But time to go get some real work done. Let's go wash up the OBS and see how it turned out. I'm surrounded by my absolute least favorite thing in the world here, which is empty cardboard boxes. We've just done a ton of huge restocking over here at Work for It World headquarters. All of our hats are back in stock, beanies, bunch of shirts, bunch of stuff's in stock. So if you guys haven't already checked it out, please do so. I've gone ahead and turned on my DI water setup here, which if you guys haven't watched the video of my whole like deionized water setup, you guys should check it out. If you guys don't know about deionized water, it's the best thing in the world. You never have to dry your vehicles. It doesn't leave any water spots, saves a ton of time. And you can see one tank here is ready to be swapped out, but the good thing is we run 2 tanks, so we still got a little minute before we got to call them to swap those tanks out. We'll turn the pressure washer on, pull out our hose, and let's see how well this clear bra and the ceramic coating does. You can see here the truck is a nice shade of brown right now. It is not normally that color. Let's give her a rinse. And you can already see one of the benefits of ceramic coating is the water kind of beads up and goes away. I mean, just look at how big those water beads are. Tailgate will give you guys a good visual here. You can see how dirty it is, probably better on camera. And just like that, she is clean. Now, obviously my truck isn't super dirty. There was just a decent layer of dust on it, plus all the cat footprints and all that. There's a little bit of mud near the wheel wells, but it wasn't too bad. My goal with this thing is, and you know, your vehicle as well, if you want to keep it clean, is maintenance wash it at least once a week. And by maintenance wash, I mean don't get in there heavy. In my mind, once something's ceramic coated, you want to have the least amount of hands-on as you can with actually like rubbing stuff into the paint. Now again, that's just my opinion, but I would like to just come over here and give it a quick rinse at least once a week, keep all the dust and stuff off of it. And I think this thing's gonna look brand new, like full time. And I know it's still wet here, but let's see if we can see any cat paw prints or anything. Looks like that paint protection film is doing exactly what I wanted it to do, so I'm super stoked. Again, a huge thank you to Adam and all the guys over at Ceramic Pro. If you guys are interested, ceramicpro.com/Dmaxryno. Hit them up. They have installers all over the country as well as 4 of their own locations, and they'll be able to direct you guys in the right direction. So with that, we're gonna wrap up as always. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you've not subscribed already, please click the subscribe button now that we do not miss out on any future content. Don't forget to give this video a like, a thumbs up. Don't forget to check out workforitapparel.com because if there's anything you want in this life, you gotta be willing to work for it. You guys are the best. I'm out.
Damn. Yeah. Yeah.